live.
All right, you do it while we're doing it. All right.
But as we're live, I will tweet this live.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, The Night Owl from the Wrestle Talk podcast, here with one of the coolest people that I've ever met at a wrestling show. It's my homegirl, the Marky Smart, chilling here.
Hail Trina, baby.
Hail Trina here from the Last Mark Standing. We just wrapped up at NWL KC. It is going down up here. It's been a while since I've been at a show. My boy Sonny's been to every single one of them, keeping tabs and keeping me up to date on everything. That's right. Appreciate it. Plus, they got a YouTube page too, so it's pretty easy. But anyway, here with Trina, had a couple of questions for her. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys retweet this and comment or whatnot. Be more than happy to respond to anything you have to say. Trina, is this your first NWL KC show?
Oh, can I curse on this?
Yes.
Holy shit. So this is my first NWL show. I apologize deeply to everybody on the roster, because I know a lot of dudes on the roster. They're good dudes, quality dudes, and this is my first NWL show. I had tickets to the very first show in January, but I was making towns. Hashtag making towns. I was all over Ohio,
Get that done.
Chicago, and I got home and I couldn't make the show. So this is my first NWL show. It was a hell of a show, kids. You gotta make it out here.
Favorite match?
The main event.
Yo.
The main event. I mean, my boys, the Blood Brothers.
Now, I think, were we the only ones that were pulling for the same guys? Because, yeah, I'm a big Royal Blood guy.
Yes.
Been with them since they were with KCX. Now they're with NWO doing big things. But I think this was a situation where the Blood Brothers maybe got a little bit more experience.
Right.
And I think that's what ended up kind of making the difference,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. You know, we got to give the Blood Brothers some shine, because this is a KC crowd.
That's right.
So we got to let them know that the STL bros are bringing it too.
So we had somebody on Facebook Live ask what NWL is. So we want to tell them what NWL.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. National Wrestling League is a promotion that's running out of two cities currently: St. Louis, which you're probably a little bit closer to, and here in Kansas City. And what makes it special is that these guys are not only putting on wrestling shows every 2 weeks in Kansas City and in St. Louis, but they're actually taking care of their wrestlers in the long term. These guys are getting paid salaries. These guys have 401ks. And most importantly, they're getting help with the brand that they're trying to build. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely got to put something into it. Absolutely. So for us, the biggest thing is to make sure that we communicate to people that wrestling in Kansas City and in St. Louis is alive and well. It is continuing to grow and it's continuing to expand. And as you know, Sonny, wrestling has been huge here for a very long time. We had about a 20-year period where it kind of fell off the map a little bit, but thanks to Metro Pro, the GWF, and KCXW, it is alive and well. And now fans from all over the place. How far did you drive to get here? 15, 20 minutes?
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, people from all over the world.
The gas is expensive nowadays,
right,
so you know.
But, you know, I'm used to driving 8 hours.
Okay. 8 hours or so to a show.
I'm used to driving 8 hours, so I'm happy that there's independent wrestling in my city at the Scottish Rite. Historic.
Beautiful venue for people that haven't been here yet.
Get a little shot going on here.
It's a beautiful venue.
This place is great. It's awesome.
Yeah, and what's really great about NWO, it is a family atmosphere, but if you want to get your drink on, you can definitely do that. That's right. So that's why they stuck Trina in the corner. But actually, I want to bring on somebody who's been coming to wrestling shows far longer than I have. Debbie, you mind making a quick appearance?
Let's do it.
Debbie, come on in on the shot.
Bring her in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, doing Debbie? How you doing?
Bring
Hey,
her in.
Debbie is an incredible fan. She's here for almost every single show. I have to ask you this: have you enjoyed the transformation of what was St. Louis Anarchy and Metro Pro Wrestling to what is now NWS?
I have. It's been fabulous. They have so many more spectacular matches, greater matchups. They have a lot more talent they can bring in, and I love the fact that they are hired. They're not independent contractors. They are employees.
They have jobs.
The company bought in on them.
Right.
They invested into them.
And that makes it very important to me.
And their families.
And it makes it important to me that we can keep this family show. I can serve a glass of wine if I want, and especially now that
Rum and Coke.
they got their own wine too. How cool is that?
Their own wine. They got their own TV show. They got everything going on. That's right. It's really.
Four different wines. Two of them are Plonk wines, red and a wine, and then they have Gil.
What's the tagline to Gil's wine?
Dry and very white.
And very white.
And Lakota Red Cloud has the sweet red.
Woo!
And
I gotta check that out.
Okay, I gotta ask you guys. Okay, so I wanted to ask you about the main event, but before I get to that question, okay, so Dakota actually had his beard shaved today by the Howlettes. How does something like that affect the guy's psyche when the Howlettes come in and do something like that? Totally blindsiding him.
I would like to say that momentarily he was stunned. I wouldn't want to be a Howlett next week. Or
no.
in 2 weeks. I'm really almost sorry we're going to WrestleMania. We're going to miss the Howletts getting their own. Because I don't want Red Cloud mad at me.
Absolutely not. That's going to be a bad deal. And I got to ask you about this, Trina. The main event now for the night before WrestleMania here at NWLKC is going to be Blaine Meeks versus Dak Draper. Can you say that there's a favorite going into that match?
Dak Draper, you know, he's been killing it lately.
Tidy, whitey.
Yes, not just in the ring, but in social media. I appreciate that as a social media wrestling person. But, you know, Blaine Meeks, he's a nice young buck. I like it. You know, he's got a lot to bring to the table. It's going to be a good match either way. I think it's good for wrestling, whoever wins this match.
And you think about what Kansas City is doing, they are not only breeding and growing the best talent here locally, but you also got a guy from Colorado who's been extremely successful, and then you got a guy from Texas and Blaine Meeks that's been extremely successful. So we're going to go ahead and depart from you guys with just closing statements. You're going to WrestleMania. What are you most excited about?
What am I most excited about?
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Actually, knock it off. I like Roman Reigns.
So do I.
I love Roman Reigns. But actually, what I am most excited about is the chance that I may get my book autographed by Chris Jericho. Break it in, man!
Yeah.
And there is one other thing I'd like to say. Jim,
Come on. Let's go. Let's bring it in.
This is the guy that has brought me back to wrestling after about a 10-year break, and he will be 50 while we're at WrestleMania.
Yeah, baby.
WrestleMania.
Big happy birthday to Tim, baby. That's it.
Once
That's
the
it.
champ, always the champ.
That's it.
That's right.
That's
He's
it.
got the belt to prove it.
Yep, that's right.
All right, David. Well, thank you for joining us. All right, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight.
Thanks for inviting me. This is a great
It
show.
was a pleasure. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
No, you'll see me in 4 weeks.
Oh, that's right. Right, of course. We just talked about that. All right, so Trina, bring it back in just for closing thoughts here. I know you're really excited. I know you're really motivated to continue to spread the word of wrestling. Just tell me, what is the cause of Last Mark Standing? What is the heel Trina? What is it all about? What are you trying to accomplish out here? Because I think our goals are similar in a lot of
They
ways.
are really similar.
Yeah.
You know, and part of the reason that I'm friends with Renee is because he's trying to spread the word of independent wrestling in Kansas City. And that's what Last Mark Standing does, lastmarkstanding.com. We're trying to promote indie wrestling. We're trying to promote wrestling generally. I'm in my 30s. I want my nephew, who just turned 1, to love wrestling as much as I've loved wrestling for 25 years. I'm going to WrestleMania week. I'm supporting all the indies there. I'm supporting WWE. We're doing a watch party. This guy's doing a watch party here in KC, so you need to attend that and watch out for what he's going to do in KC.
Yeah, so what she's saying, if you're not a hot shot like heel Trina and you're here in Kansas City, be sure to join us at Rockstar Burgers April 2nd,
Yes.
the same night of WrestleMania, Universe Mania 3, where unless you're going to be in Orlando, it is the place to be. We're going to have 3 different wrestling promotions, including National Wrestling League there, 2 live performances, a DJ, and a partridge and a pear tree. And I want to see who out there is going to be brave enough to try the Stinger Burger, which will be a burger challenge, t-shirt picture, get your name up on the wall. If you can eat that, the meal is absolutely free. The Stinger Burger, they're doing it especially for the Wrestle Talk podcast, the fans of the Fantasy Wrestling Worldwide chapter, and really just wrestling fans in general. So make sure you check us out.
Where can we find out all the information? What's the website we can find?
WrestleTalkPodcast.com/events.
And where can we find all the information about you?
Lastmarkstanding.com.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we're signing off here from NWL Kansas City. Renee, thank
What song were
you.
we singing
Trina,
earlier?
thank you.
Well, let's close it out with that. What were we singing? What
Come
was
on,
it?
you
What
guys
was it?
gotta have a song here.
I don't know. What were we singing before?
I don't remember.
I forgot too. All right, well, let's just close it out and dance. You got some moves? I see you dancing. Yeah.
Oh shit,
All right.
we're gonna dance.
There you go.
All right, we'll do salsa and then we'll close
Todd,
it.
join us for a dance off. Oh yes we do. Yes we do.
Todd Letterman in the house, baby.
Who will also be at Universe Mania 3.
WrestleMania 3, baby.
Show them how to Dougie.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Show them how
We
to
got an
Dougie.
appearance from one of St. Louis' finest right here,
No,
Mr.
recently,
Todd Letterman.
Recently, he basically told them he didn't really care about them either. So
Yeah,
I'm just
well.
saying, no loyalties, right? It's all about Letterman. All about Letterman. It's all about Letterman. All about
We're live.
All right, hey, so if you're in the shot, we're about to close it out, so you got to close it out and dance. All right, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, give me your best moves. Go.
gotta dance.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, 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 hey. That's it. That's it. NWL, baby.
Let's do it. Yeah.